Audio. Congratulations on the victory. Obviously, a dominant performance. I just want to ask you about coming in as the champion. Was the experience different mentally, physically, anything in your first title defense?
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you so much. I don't expect a war like that, again, but that's the flyweight division, all the guys so prepared for that moment, and all my respect for Brandon Royval. I shake him a couple times, especially in the first rounds. I kick him so hard in the ribs. I don't know how he's keep coming, I have a very good kick, and I'm glad to can show you more my strike in that fight, Of course, my grappling make me steal, but I can show more my striking game, And I shake him a couple times with my right hand, and but that's it, Brandon Royval coming with the prime time, and I respect he deserves all my respect because he's still coming, He don't give up any round, I try to katagatame, I try to neither choke. I'm really close to finishing him, and I make a lot of power, a lot of stretching in that moment. I talk with my coach how he don't tap, and that's it. Very very respect for him, and that moment proved me what when I'm young and I watch a lot of movies like Van Damme, Joe Van Damme, Sylvester Stallone, and my wish is I want to fight with the best fighter in the world. And now I'm here, fight with the best fighters in the world.
That's incredible. He talked a lot about working on his jiu-jitsu, his pure jiu-jitsu coming into this. Did you find him to be a better fighter this time around than the first time?
He improved a lot, He involved so much, And he learned with his last fight with me, He lose from me, and he grew up so much. He go to another level, And I'm very happy for him. And I'm going to make sure the next time I fight with him, I need to train a lot, make a lot of work in the gym, because he coming much better, This kid deserves all my respect. This division deserves all my respect, All good fighters, all the fights with flyweight try to make a bonus of the night, fight of the night performance. I'm very happy to represent this division.
Yeah. As champion, you don't have to call out anybody, right? They have to come to you. But are there fights that you want to have during your reign as champion? Are there names on the list that you want to compete against?
I want to call everybody, I love this division. I love to watch these guys fighting, Almir, Moreno, that's more close guys, I think so. And Manel Capi, I love to watch him fight too. Kai Kara France, spectacular performance, All the guys, Matheus Nicolau is a very true guy too, And what I mean, I love, I love this opportunity to fight like that. And in my room, I can see the T-Mobile Arena and the same color in the Coliseu. And I love that. And the last time I fight with Moreno, I watched Rock, and this time I watched Gladiator. And I'm so excited to come to this arena and fight like a gladiator, kill or die all the time. I'm so happy.
Nice. You mentioned Marina and Albazi. Are you looking at that as the number one contender fight, that the winner fights you?
I think so, the number one with the fight with the number three, Very good fight for Moreno. Now it's time to fight with another person, no just me and Figueiredo, Of course, I'm going to watch that fight, very interesting fight. And I want to see how Moreno going to do, with a different guy. Almir can bring some different game for him. And but Moreno going to fight in Mexico, and that's a good point for him, That guy all the time put the Mexico flag in the arms. And today I can put the Brazil flag in my arm.
Nice. Last thing for me, Dana was here earlier, and he said he likes the idea of you fighting in Brazil for your next fight. But is that what's most important to you? Because we don't know the schedule yet, right? So is that most important, is to fight in Brazil, or will it kind of depend on when the event is happening and who's available and all that?
I fight in all the world, I fight in South Korea, I fight in Abu Dhabi, I fight in Chile, Argentina, and Glasgow. I never fight for UFC in Brazil, And that's my wish for Papa Dana, for the Christmas, I want to fight, I want to defend my belt in Rio de Janeiro. That's my town, And I try to be a new idol for Brazil, I say that all the week, Brazil need a good idols, need a good heroes right now, some guy respect your opponent, some guys bring your family all the time, this weight I have my young son in my side, he helped me a lot, I make a good work with like a parent, make a good work like a husband, a father, and I try to give this prescription for the world.
Alexandre, in the front right here. You were on stage during that press conference with Colby and Leon and everything, and you talk about being a family man and being a good husband and everything. I'm curious, what did you make of all the what Colby said to Leon and what they were all saying back and forth to each other, bringing up family members and everything?
I don't agree with everything Sean Strickland say, but this time I'm with him. He talk a lot too. I don't like when he talk about. Family division, because that's the job for all the families, He need that's a payment, When you talking about imagine if you talk about your job, that's so disrespectful. But I'm agree when he talk about this what did Kobe say? I think a lot of fights say that's the more the bullshit, the trash talking ever, I'm not really close about my father, and I respect a lot Leon Edwards, everything he do for your family, for your country, everything he passed for that moment, and I'm super happy Kobe don't win today, that's prove a lot for all these people, and I think he need a new, like I say, he need a new heroes, the world need a good people, and the Victor De Leon proved that, the world go to the right way.
And so going off of that, as a champion, you might have to fight guys like Manel Kape and Muhammad Mahayev, who they do a lot of talking. I'm curious, do you look forward to that as a champion because it will bring more interest to your fights when you do eventually have to fight fighters like that?
Like I say, I love this division. I love all the fights. Mokaev, I train with him in American Top Team. He's a very good guy, very technical, very talented guy. He keep learning. Manel Kape, very tough opponent too. And I try to keep this belt, bro. I have a lot of work to do. Today I fight with the prime Brandon Royval. I really expect I can finish this fight in the first or second round. But he's still, bro, like a zombie. He's still coming for me, and I know I have a big nose. He can catch sometimes. But I really don't feel, I don't feel the power, I respect him a lot. I respect his heart. But, like I say, I'm from Brazil. And I'm from a very small town, Arraial do Cabo. And my first master, Albert Reis, I go to him to train in a lot of gyms, and I train with a lot of big guys. And man, if you try to you punch me, you need to punch really hard for I feel, and I'm ready to all division, I'm back to my gym. My coach say 1 week off, and I go now back hungry.
And last one for me, how big of an event in Brazil would it be if someone like Alex Pereira headlines and you're the co-main event? How massive would that be in Brazil? I
think that there's a perfect spot, Pereira, two Alex Pereira, Alexandre Pantoja, and Shitara gonna take the belt in January, and you can put 3 belts on the line, and it's still in Brazil. I wish you can do that.
Alex, your last 2 fights have been rematches. Do you hope for your next fight that you fight somebody fresh, or do you not mind fighting the same person over and over?
I fight with all division, Like I say, I fight with Kai Kara-France in the Tough Show. I fight with Manel Kape. I fight with Matheus Chinal. A lot of names, Alex Paris, And of course, maybe a new name is a good idea, These guys know all my plan, know all my game plan. You see Brandon Royval, how good him come today. He tried to take my belt, bro. And I see in his eyes, he's ready to that. and he's so much better with the last fight he did with me. But God gave him the bless. God gave him the right answers today, and the belt still in Brazil.
How nice is it to bring the belt back to American Top Team?
Let's go, man. American Top Team create a monster right here, and I'm very happy to American Top Team get another trophy for the Gym of the World. He deserves all the belts, and I want to say in the public how much I'm say thank you for Dan Lambert for everything he do it, not just for me, but for all the people who go to America Top Team. 5 years ago, I go to America Top Team and I have any money and I'm like a nobody, I make like 2 fights in the UFC and he take care about me a lot, and now I'm the champion of the world. Now I can prove for my family, provide for my family. He gave me opportunity to all that, And I just want to say in public, thank you so much, Dan Lambert, for everything you do for us in the America Top Team.
Alex over here. I'm sure you were aware that you were up on the scorecards going into that last round, but it seemed like Brandon did have a glimpse of a second win during that round. What were your thoughts during that round?
I need to watch the fight again, but I'm fighting for a long time. My first fight when I have 17, now I have 33. Maybe I'm doing like 20 fights in Muay Thai, many more in MMA, and I can say I think I won all the rounds. Of course, I want to finish all the time. I shake Brandon Royval a couple of times too in the first and the second round. Grappling positions, it's very hard. You keep this high level guy in the grappling, It's hard to control somebody like a Brandon Royval on the ground. Maybe people don't can understand. And sometimes I don't move a lot, but I control him. I try to drown him, to get his energy, because this guy have a lot. And this high-level sport, bro, all details you need to make count, And I think I won all the rounds. In the 4th round, I'm really close to make a neither choke. I don't know how he can escape of that because I feel he's going to tap. But he keep coming. He deserves fight for the title, And like I said before, he's ready to take my belt. But I make a very good work today, bro. And I think 50-45 is a good score.
Given how you said how tough he is there any part of you that was just kind of frustrated that he just wouldn't go away?
Sorry?
Given how you said how tough he was tonight, was there any part of you that was just frustrated that he wouldn't go away?
Yeah, I think I need to respect Brandon Royval, It's not just about me, not just about one fighter, Everybody need to respect this high-level game, especially in this division, These guys are crazy cardio. And Royval come from the mountains, from Denver, Colorado. He's ready for this crazy piece all the time, And, I need to watch the fight again, but I'm very glad with my performance, Control one guy like Brandon Royval in all this game. Like, he coming for the 3 victories, 2 finishes in the first round. He beat Matheus Nicolau, very tough opponent. He finished Matheus Chinel, danger. Bro, how I can say, all my respect to Royval. I do my best today. Maybe if I go more pace, I can finish him, but he deserves my respect,
And last one from you, obviously I saw you mentioned how special this arena is for you. I guess how cool was it for you being able to defend your title here in the very same venue where you won your title?
That's the new Coliseo, bro. I don't know if that's the idea to T-Mobile Arena the first time, but all the time I look this arena, the outside, that remind me of the Coliseo, I try to go to make some Euro trip. That's my goal. Go to Coliseo, maybe take some sand about that. I'm like the gladiator, bro. The new gladiator. I love to fight. All the time you're gonna see me in the octagons for kill or die. And I try to kill all the time. I try to do that today. Like say, Brandon Royval is very tough opponent. Very respect for him. I know he come back. He's gonna come back much better. But Just very grateful to everything UFC give to me.
Congratulations.
Alexandre, just one real fast. There's a great history of champions in Brazil. When you were coming up, was there a specific champion that you looked up to and you want to have a similar run as a champion?
Yeah, like you say, a very good champ from Brazil. You know Anderson Silva, you know Minotauro. And I think Brazil need to talk more about José Aldo too, you know. That's one of the best ever in this sport, you know. And I'm glad to train with José Aldo for a couple of times in New Union. And I learned a lot, not just José Aldo, but Renan Barão too, you know. Bro, I go to a lot of gyms, you know, and I can train with a lot of champions, you know. Today, after I come to Arena, I see Lyoto Machida. All my respect to the Dragon, you know. And all these champions, you know. Brazil is a very good place, brother. And a place born in warriors, you know.
Alejandro, I spoke to Brandon earlier on in the week about the importance of the scrambling in this fight with you tonight. That was an area that you took advantage of in your first fight. Do you feel that he was much better in that position tonight when you faced off?
I think Brandon Royval, maybe he tried to go to the grappling in the first time, you know. But no, he's keeping the fighting, try to the fighting strike and use his stance to catch me. But I feel I'm much more strong in the ground, you know. And my coach Parrumpa say, if you can't finish the fight, win the rounds, you know. That's very important, you know. And that's what I try to do, you know, win all the rounds, win little by little. I'm very close. Like I say, he feel my hands a couple of times. I try to finish with the katagatame. I try to finish him with a needle choke. But people need to understand it's not just about me. You have a very good fight in the cross of the octagon, you know. And all my respect to Brandon Royval. And I keep working, man. I keep learning. I keep climbing the mountain.
Talking about keeping the flyweight division fresh, I think it's 4 or 5 years tonight. This fight was a fight that didn't have Davison Figueiredo or Brandon Moreno in it. So, looking at fresh opponents in the division, Mohamed Mohayev is facing Alex Perez with a win there. You know, it would be a fresh name on your resume as well. Would that be a fight you would be interested in?
Of course, like I say, I want to call the names, you know. I love my division. I love to watch these guys fighting. All the time you see some flyweight fight, you make sure you're gonna see a very entertainment fight, you know. All the time he make his bonus, all the time he make a performance. Mokaev, very interesting fight. Alex Perez, very tough opponent. All my respect for him. Manel Capi, Kaikara France, all good guys, you know. And all these guys, you know, who's the champion right now, you know, and how tough I am.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys. Happy holidays.